Gameaholic here. Well, everyone, we finally made it. 75 episodes. Pat yourself on the back. Take yourself a drink. Flick your bean a little bit. Because I don't really give a fuck what you do. Because you know what that means? It means it's 74 fucking times I fucked it up. 74 times you didn't watch a video. 74 times, you probably subscribed and unsubscribed because you're like, well, there's 83,408 other YouTubers just like this asshole right here. Fuck you. And that's why I'm going to tell you today. First off, gotta love that 8-bit opening entrance theme. Thanks, Vanilla Biscotti. And here on the channel, we've had the good times. I have finally done it. I have beaten the game. It only took me 3 fucking years, but I did it! And we've had the bad.
So why didn't you ask him about what happened? Never question me again or I'll cut you.
And today makes no difference whatsoever. Because for the 75th time in a row, I'm gonna fucking basically stick a game up my ass and blow it out my nostrils until pecker feed comes out. So, with that being said, the summer of Sega is over. Now, last year, if you remember properly and you didn't, go back in time and scratch your ass and say Marty McFly is a fuckface, then you'll remember that around the month of September, we did something called Mortal Monday. For the 75th episode, that has not changed. Welcome to Mortal Monday, Part 2. And today, we are actually going to review a game that I've been wanting to talk about since all the way back in Season 2. Mortal Kombat 2, in particular, is known as one of the most absolute popular fighting games of the early 1990s. Now, you're probably asking yourself, well, why are you reviewing Mortal Kombat 2? Mortal Kombat 2 is a good game. Well, I know that, and I just don't want to keep doing shit all the fucking time, because otherwise, if I did, we would have ended at fucking episode 7, when we did fucking Superman. Or Batman. I digress. Coincidentally, the game is by Acclaim and Midway, but guess who worked on this? Our good old buddies over at Good Old Anal Fucking Probe. Fuck you. Once again, Probe probes me with a fucking dick again. I for some reason, with other YouTubers, if you catch what I'm saying, everybody's got a definitive company that they like to go to for fucking garbage. And some choose the Rainbow of Death, while others might choose another gaming company that they grew up as a kid, but the games progressively got worse. Like Capcom. Or even Konami. Yeah, top brand name companies. But even they've had their share of shit. But a company like Probe has always been fucking garbage to me. So we're going to talk about quite a few things on this fucking hunk of shit today. on Genesis. Coincidentally, summer of Sega's over, but you know what? I have the Game Gear game. I have the Super Nintendo game. This was one I wanted to do in particular for said reasons. Let's pop this fucking piece of shit in. Hard case plastic of my ass. And let's see how this fucking shit rolls today. Let's pop this fucking game in. You know what I do have to say about Mortal Kombat 2 is that opening entrance of the logo fucking smashing into your screen with the lightning, like, you know, like you're the fucking exorcist for fucking invalid idiots, is a pretty damn good title screen for 1994, I'm not gonna lie. Pretty damn good opening. What I like about the Sega Genesis version is it gives you the option to change the difficulty and give yourself 30 credits. You got that over the fucking Super Nintendo version, which expected you to beat the game in less than 5. Or 6 credits, whatever the fuck you want to call it, because every time it goes to 5, it still goes to 0, so you technically have 6. Fuck mathematic equation and go fuck your geometry shit, you motherfuckers over at Midway. Back to the game anyway. So this is one of those games that you should be playing with a 6 button. I choose not to. This is the way I grew up, so eat me. So we're gonna pick Liu Kang. And the first thing you fucking notice about Mortal Kombat 2 on the Sega Genesis. Now I understand they may have not have had the greatest video card or whatnot, or the greatest anything, but holy shit. This background, these stages, like the Deadpool here, is just so washed out. Look at the acid pool. Look at the background. Looks like Kermit the Frog wiped his ass, had diarrhea, and shit it out of Miss Piggy's fucking mouth into a fucking pool of water. One thing I learned about this game, and even when you're playing on the easiest fucking difficulty, it is literally hard as hell to beat your opponent. And the reason for that is because almost any and every version of Mortal Kombat 2, for some fucking reason, has like this AI computer enhancer, whatever the fuck it is, so the game knows your inputs before you do them. Are you fucking kidding me? So more or less the game is programmed to be harder the more levels the more people you beat in the game, the more characters you beat in the fucking game. Go fuck yourself. Now I could see why this was a fucking coin guzzler. And I will say this, pertaining to the Genesis version over, you know, SNES or Game, anything like that, I do personally like the Sega Genesis soundtrack of this game because it sounds a lot darker. It feels a lot darker, which to me adds to the experience. Now the controls, have I mentioned that yet? When you're playing on a 6-button control, you have your high punch, low punch, high kick, low kick, block, whatever. But you don't get a pause button, so that's one thing Mortal Kombat I think fucked up with on the older consoles. And that's across every single one of them. But you press down and A and B to uppercut. Huh? Up and to the right for high punch. Down and to the right or down and to the left for low punch and low kick. Are you fucking kidding me? This was one of those games back in the day that morally fucking forced you to play with a 6-button control. Which I had no problem with. But back in the day, I was a poor fuck. I didn't have money for a 6-button control. I basically don't have enough money to have 6 ideas in my fucking head. Which is why I've been sitting in this basement looking at these fucking same 4 white walls with a bunch of fucking shit and alcohol on it for the last fucking 6.5 years. That's what you call breaking the fourth wall. Break this in your mouth with my finger. Fuck you. So I'm getting tired of playing Liu Kang, so we're gonna go back to my golden goose. We're gonna sit here and play Scorpion. And you could just tell, just from the way Sub-Zero is punching at you. He's waiting for you to stand up, and then I fucking lose anyway. Are you fucking kidding me? The computer in this game, even with its AI stupidity, will always find a way to pull off a fatality on you. And of course, playing Mortal Kombat 2 for all these fucking years, the only fatality I know how to pull off is Liu Kang's fucking spiral kick and fucking uppercutting you. Ooh. Big fucking whoop. But you know what? That was the good thing that Ed Boon and John Tobias did for Mortal Kombat, and especially Mortal Kombat 2. Now, if you're done being a fucking Twitter wizard and playing with your ass and miscommenting me on this video, go to hell. You'll know that this game had some unique fatalities. And I mean, there was ones where, like, with Sub-Zero, where you basically froze the guy and then, you know, just uppercutted him and killed him in a fatality. But that move was so fucking hard to pull off. You literally, if I'm not mistaken, you had to hold one of the buttons and do like a freeze, the Sub-Zero freeze, for like the entire round. How the fuck are you gonna pull that off? Or the one as fucking Shang Tsung where you turn into fucking Kintaro. And you fucking, like, what? Like, what? Everybody in the game more or less had 2 fatalities, a babality, and a friendship. But some of the guys had 3, even 4 fatalities. That is fucking nuts. And the great thing about this game was this was one of those fucking games back in the day where everybody was passing code. There was no strategy guides or anything for this game. People were passing codes around. People were passing fatalities around at lunch. So while you were sitting there eating your fucking pretzel melt with cheese and your finger up your ass with your little fucking thing of apple juice, little Johnny Billy fuck was sitting there, oh, well, this is how you pull off Raiden's right on the lighting thing, har har. Like, are you, what? And everybody would be writing this shit down. Nowadays, you can just look everything up online. I think Ed Boon and John Tobias had a great thing with Mortal Kombat 2. But you know what? The Sega Genesis version morally eats the fat end of my ball sack. And the arcade version is great. The music, the voiceover, the backgrounds, everything is spot on point. And I know over the years that people came out with Mortal Kombat, the arcade edition, and hacks, and blah, 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 blah. Just was never the same. But now, for the 75th episode here, I can finally liquid letdown. I can finally tell you fuckers about an awesome version of 2. And oh yeah, I have it in a physical form. Ladies and gentlemen, right now we're going to talk about Mortal Kombat 2 Unlimited. Now you're probably going to say to yourself, well, what the fuck is that? Shut the fuck up, subscribe, and let's pop this in. Because this is about to get real interesting. Let's pop this game in. So right off the bat, with Mortal Kombat 2 Unlimited, you got different music to start the game up, and even different options. What's also great about fucking Mortal Kombat 2 Unlimited is you have the option to add combos. Holy shit, really? Combos weren't added until Mortal Kombat 3. They also added a run ability in this game. Also, not added until 3. And look at this fucking amazing select screen. Not only do you have your basic 12 characters, but you have the option to play as Smoke, Noob Saibot, Jade, Kintaro, and Shao Kahn. This is really one of the definitive fucking versions to play of Mortal Kombat 2. I mean, the shitty side is that none of the secret characters you have in this game have fatalities, but I digress. Somebody in 2011, when this came out, somebody in 2011 put some fucking work. Like, somebody understood the fucking assignment. Another thing about Mortal Kombat Unlimited 2 is the game is a hell of a lot more fucking balanced. And what's really cool about it is, not only do you get all those characters, but you also get stages and the music from Mortal Kombat 1. Somebody really fucking did their homework. I like that. I like this game. Are you... Is the fucking sky falling down? And playing Shao Kahn is where Mortal Kombat 2 Unlimited finally shits the fucking bed. You know, all his moves are fucking there. But every fucking move you try to do with Shao Kahn, there's a second... Look at this! There's gotta be a second and a half input lag! Are you fucking kidding me? Started doing it! Everything was great, everything was fucking amazing! And then you went and fucked it all up with Shao Kahn! Such a... Oh my god. If I can fucking say anything, if you decide that you're gonna turn around and put in fucking Mortal Kombat 2 and enjoy it. Rule of thumb, do not play Shao Kahn. Big boss of the fucking game, you finally play him a game early, and you can't do shit with him. The game can lick the shittiest part of my fucking ass. I mean, it really, just with Shao Kahn. Ask anybody. Ask anybody who's played the hack. Ask anybody who's played the game. I mean, Jesus Christ. Ask my cat. Does Shao Kahn suck?
It's official. You suck.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, come on! I just feel fucked. Morally, physically, fucked. It's times that I feel like my past comes back to haunt me. Times that I feel that I don't know what to fucking do anymore. Shit haunts me. Beyond the extent of fucking belief. Like, how many fucking times can we do the same bullshit? Castlevania, Mortal Kombat. Like, come on, it's not an easy way out. It's not an easy approach either. But inevitably, I feel fucked playing these games sometimes. And I just don't know where the fuck to begin with the garbage that I play. There's a start point and an end point. Everybody has their fucking moral enemy. Everybody fights the demons, okay? Everybody gets inside of themselves. And the best thing you have to do is to pull yourself out of it. Learn from experience, like I've done with Mortal Kombat. Learn. Play. Enjoy. And make sure things like this, later on, don't come back and bite you in the ass. And I'm just done with Mortal Kombat for a little while. Because I don't remember when it got this terrible after... And what the fuck do you want?
Hey, buddy, remember me?
Yeah, I remember you. How could I forget?
Yeah, that's right. I've been dealing with your bullshit from the 7th layer of hell, baby. But guess what? I'm back.
Fuck me. Fuck you!